Okay, let's check the sound. Okay, let's check the sound. Everything seems to be running fine. Good morning to everyone. It's Wednesday morning. Uh, let's see what Bitcoin is doing as usual. Crypto. Okay. Then we have the pivot. MACD. Okay. So let's start from, I think the week hasn't changed. It may turn bullish. So I was saying that this is even possible that this is the bottom. I was saying in a few videos back that on the weekly we have this bullish divergence, but the money flow is still quite in the red. So maybe we have a few candles, a few weekly green candles, and then we are slammed again. Who knows? That's why we have to react based on what is happening. The daily is bullish, the daily is going up. Of course we might get rejected at some point. Today is a big day because it's the Fed rate decision. 50 basis points expected. We'll see what happens, and there will be some volatility. If they cut again, I think more than 50 points or even 50, the stock market may tank. So honestly, I'm not convinced in this upside. There was previous resistance, previous support, now resistance at 18.5, and we have just back tested that, and I guess the trend may continue. So on the 3 hour, yes, this money flow is healthy. On the 1 hour, we have some money flow, but it's not so much. It's not a big deal. Here it's good, about 40 money flow. Yeah, that looks nicer, to be honest. On the 45 minute, let's see, 30 minute. There might be another wave to the upside like that, and then we go down again. We'll see if we break this high. I think there might be one last push to 18.5, because I think the price reached 18k, about 18k. On the 15 minute, yes, we see there is some upside potential. But honestly, it has been flat so far. So when we have the right decision, it might start dumping down. So we have this 17.5 also Tenkan-sen on the 1 hour. That would be good target to, if we have some downside, to take any profit. If you are already in a short, that would be good target. I want to see also the 6 hour. Yeah, the 6 hour seems a little bit exhausted, and we might be coming down to I think lower levels, at least retest maybe 17.5. 17.5 is right here, so it's very probable that the price go down even lower after the rate decision. So it's a waiting game for me right now. I want to see. Let me see. The 12 hour looks yeah, exactly. So we have this Tenkan-sen at 18.5 approximately, and we're trying to backtest it, and be careful, because we might get rejected here after Fed cut, after Fed not cut but increases hikes the rates. Sorry, after the hike of the rates, we might get down. On the daily, this looks so we are bound between 18.5 and 16.5 approximately. So anywhere in this range, I think I'm looking for a short position, to be honest, but I don't want to go in a hurry right now. I want to wait for the right decision to materialize and see what is going on there. The MACD looks like there is some small divergence, but not really much. Some bearish divergence. It is just flat. Everyone, I guess, would be waiting for this FOMC meeting, or the majority of traders. That's why nobody. So after this upside, it is going flat. Everyone is holding their breath for the meeting. The volume delta is bullish, by the way. I was saying here that right here I was wondering that the volume delta looks back then looked bullish, and we had a nice upside, so I should have longed this one. I was not convinced here at this 17.2 that we're going up. I wasn't convinced at all, but as you can see, we're backtesting this level. So we have huge resistance here, from 18.5 to 18k. It's like a zone, and I want to see how the volume delta and the leverage delta is healthy to the upside. Okay, let me see the Google Trends of Bitcoin price. So this is going down. I think there might be another wave to the upside if the Fed cut rates, and meaning Bitcoin going down. On the 19th day, we hit the 100 on this 15.67 wall, and we're consolidating from there. And I think there will be soon a new wave of the Bitcoin price interest, which I think should be a downside, but we'll see. It is possible to for Bitcoin to shoot up. And yeah, it's well, it's how to say it, it's very tricky moment, because this might be the bottom. Everyone expects Fed pivoting, like lowering down the hikes and basically stopping the hikes. But we have to see what the stock market is doing. We are not able to conclude on this price action right now if we have the bottom. We should wait. Where was the price? Okay. Yeah, we should wait also on the 1 hour. I want to see what is going to happen here. So watch the Fed meeting. No trade for me right now. I'll assume that you know, every time Bitcoin has went up to test the resistance, it has been slammed. So I would suppose this would be happening if the stock market is going down. For the time being, the stock market is behaving to the upside. We have healthy money flow coming. So for now, indeed, there might be some upside, but let me see the daily. Well, the daily on the stock market is this seems like a bearish divergence to me, but the money flow is going just crossing the zero line. So really interesting setup. As I said, I don't have a crystal ball. On the weekly, the money fall doesn't look very well at all. I mean, we're going up, but the money fall is so much down, and I mean that's a bearish scenario if we continue down, cross again to the zero to money fall to the red, and we get rejected here and do something like that. Then Bitcoin is going to dump finally to this 13 or 12k. So I don't like how the stock market is looking. I just don't like this picture. We had huge upside money fall, and now the money fall is so low that okay, let's see what happens after the Fed decision. Have a good Wednesday. Enjoy.